Hello guys, welcome to this channel. Today I'm going to review Nightmare on Elm Street. Not much to say, but go check out my Halloween movie review, other horror movie reviews as well, playlist right there, and let's get started. Starting out with this movie's about a bunch of these characters who suffer violent nightmares and violent dreams or bad nightmares or whatever. They all kind of have one common element together, that they have this old weird guy with these claw fingers with a hat and a red and black sweater, I guess. I don't know what you'd call that. And then as one of her Nancy's friends dies, who's the main character, obviously, she is attempting to figure out the truth about this Fred Krueger guy who's attacking them in their dreams. Now we have the good, and starting off the good is Freddy Krueger, played by Robert Englund. Just, I think, a very fun, charismatic killer or horror character that has like a bunch of like just fun character things to him, but he's also very creepy at the same time. But he does like a bunch of gross things, like he takes his face off at one point, or I don't know, cuts off a finger at one point, I think. I don't quite remember. But all of that combined just makes for such a fun character, and like, I don't know, I just think he just is good, I guess. I don't know. But I think also what combines is that as the movie goes on, the tension just rises and rises because we're figuring more about Freddy Krueger and what he was before he was this dream killer or whatever, and what he actually did. And he was just murdering teenagers, and then the town executed him, burned him alive. And just the way it all plays out is just very creepy, but at the same time just very like cool, but not exactly cool, but very like, I guess, interesting and ambiguous and intriguing. So all of those elements just combined just makes a great movie. And also, Wes Craven, you could see that he understands the psychology of the human brain, as like, for example, Nancy's trying to doesn't want to go to sleep, but her body's essentially making her, and even with like a ton of coffee, it doesn't even work because she's just so tired. And yeah, I think that and how we have to go to sleep, how we react from our nightmares, how we wake up from our nightmares, just the way it's all done is just so well done. I wish kind of some of the sequels are better. Dream Warriors was good though. So yeah, obviously Nancy Thompson, played by Heather Langenkamp, one of the best Final Girls, only topped by Sidney Prescott, Sarah Connor, debatable, but it counts, and Ripley from Alien. So just fantastic. All of that combined is just amazing. Also, Glenn, played by Johnny Depp, I think is also fun, which I think this is his film debut. So I like that. I also think the father character and how he's realizing how this is all coming out, that this guy Fred Krueger is back and whatever. That's all really interesting. And overall, just this movie is fantastic. Everything about it, it's rewatchable. There's so many great scenes and sequences. The kills are all fantastic. You have the ceiling one, you have the one on with the bed where the blood is just spilling out or funneling up or whatever. You also have the hang kill or whatever. They're all different. They're all unique in their own right. Even in the slasher genre. The last two with the mother, those two aren't great, but whatever. So yeah, fantastic movie. But there's one thing that I've never been crazy about, and that one thing is the last 3 to 5 minutes where they do kind of this like compromise ending between Robert Shane, Wes Craven. I heard the whole story about it, where Robert Shane wanted sequel potential and Wes Craven wanted only one movie, and it kind of just compromised into this. And it was a bit odd because like first time I watched it, I didn't even quite understand it, because like the whole thing where she fell through the bed, her mom is dead, now she wakes up, they're all alive, she thinks it's the dream, I think. And then they end up being in this car and then drive off, and then her mother's killed. It's just very odd and just a bit of a weird ending. It kind of hurts the movie just a little bit, because like Freddy, it implied that Freddy was dead, but nope, Freddy's still alive. And it just does it so oddly. And even in the way the mother is even killed, both the times where she falls through the bed or she is on fire or whatever, and then the second time she gets like sent through the wall with some terrible CGI. So everything about it just that doesn't quite sit right. But honestly, everything else is so good that I can kind of forget about this. For this movie's final score, it's getting a 9.9 out of 10. I love this movie. It's fantastic. It's just one thing away from being a 10 out of 10, if I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, it's fantastic. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Share your comments down below about this movie. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I'm interested. And I'll see you guys next time. Adios.